Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome back to Obas Trending Gist. Today, we are diving deep into a truly landmark decision from the Nigerian Senate that directly impacts the safety and future of our children. This is a topic that hits home for many, and frankly, it's about time we saw some serious action. The Senate has just passed a bill that mandates life imprisonment for anyone, man or woman, found guilty of defiling a minor with no option of fines. This is a powerful statement, and we're going to unpack why it is so significant right after we watch the Senate in action. Stay tuned because this is a conversation we all need to be part of. Sit back and take a watch.
Defilement of a minor should be different from that of rape. For a minor, this is a kid who is not capable of consenting or otherwise, and whose life can be destroyed almost permanently. Those involved in defilement should suffer greater punishment. I propose that it should be 20 years if you defile an underage. Because I've seen cases of boys and girls under 10 years old, 5 years old, defiled by adults.
You have proposed that for minors, defilement should carry 20 years. Any seconder?
Yes, sir.
Yes. A more severe one. There's a motion. Yes.
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion, ably moved by Senator Adam Oshomole.
That for minors.
For minors. That
the minimum
penalty should be 20 years instead of 10 years.
20 years.
20 years.
Imprisonment.
I so second.
And no option of fine.
No option of fine.
Senator Aledo, you wanted to say something?
I wanted to propose a more stiffer punishment for defilement, life imprisonment. Because in other climes, actually, it's life imprisonment. In fact, capital punishment. Particularly in India, Pakistan, and what have you, it's capital punishment. But here, we can reduce it to life imprisonment.
DSP, the motion was on 20 years, but the counter motion is on life imprisonment.
Mr. President, we don't have that in our rules. Once there's a motion, somebody seconds, then it will be put to vote. If he fails, then he can raise his own motion. We don't have this. It's alien to our rules.
Okay, but we bear in mind.
It's alien.
We bear in mind that he has a counter motion.
You can do that, but he knows it's an experienced legislator. He knows at this point you cannot change this. You should put to vote, defeat it, then you brings forward his own motion.
Okay, those in support that defilement of minors should carry 20 years imprisonment in the act say aye. Those against say nay. Okay, so that is defeated. Yes, you can now move. Your mic.
Thank you, Mr. President, sitting in the chair. My distinguished colleagues, I want to propose that the punishment for defilement is for minor is life imprisonment.
So in this case, it doesn't matter whether it is a woman or a man that does the defilement. The most important thing is that if a woman lures a minor to defile, life imprisonment. If a man lures a minor to defile, life imprisonment. Any seconder, Olamileko, because you feel very strongly about this. You are going to make sure that nothing like that happens to Ogun State.
Thank you, Mr. President, sitting as chair. Adeola Solomon Olamileko. I rise to second the motion as ably moved by Senator Adamu Alero. I so second.
Yes. Distinguished colleagues, the motion has been moved and seconded that any defilement of a minor in Nigeria henceforth should carry life imprisonment. Those in support say aye. And those against say nay. They are not here. But is there any option of fine? No option of fine. So the motion is carried.
Welcome back. That was some intense deliberation, and the outcome is truly monumental. Let us break down what we've just witnessed and why this bill is a game changer for child protection in Nigeria. First off, Senator Adams Oshomole, who initially brought forth this motion, stated by proposing a 20-year prison sentence for the defilement of a minor. He passionately argued that minors, being incapable of consenting, have their lives irrevocably destroyed by such act. He rightly highlighted the profound and often permanent damage inflicted on these young victims. However, the debate quickly intensified. Another distinguished senator, Aliero Adamu Mohammed N, stepped in with an even stiffer proposal, life imprisonment, directly referencing capital punishment for similar offenses in other countries like India and Pakistan, but advocating for life imprisonment here in Nigeria as a more severe yet feasibly deterrent. This shows a clear understanding within the Senate of the gravity of these crimes and a desire to align Nigeria with international best practices for protecting its most vulnerable citizens. The eventual vote saw the initial motion for 20 years defeated, paving the way for the counter motion of life imprisonment to be carried, and crucially with no option for fine. This means no more buying freedom for child abusers, a truly impactful decision. Now for my critical take on this. On the one hand, this is a phenomenal step forward. For too long, perpetrators of child defilement have often gotten away with lighter sentences or even fines, which sends a dangerous message that such heinous acts are not taken seriously. Life imprisonment without the option of a fine unequivocally communicates that child defilement is an unforgivable crime that will result in the severest possible punishment under Nigerian law. This could severe a powerful deterrent, protecting countless children from abuse and giving a glimmer of hope to victims and their families seeking justice. However, the passage of a law is only the first step. The real test lies in its implementation. We need to ask, will our judicial system be robust enough to handle these cases effectively and without corruption? Will victims feel empowered and safe enough to come forward? Are there sufficient mechanisms in place for reporting, investigation, and prosecution? We've seen many excellent laws passed in Nigeria that unfortunately falters at the implementation stage. It is imperative that the government invest in strengthening institutions, training law enforcement, and providing adequate support and protection for victims and witnesses. This bill needs to be more than just words on paper. It needs to translate into tangible safety and justice for Nigerian children. In conclusion, this is a significant and commendable move by the Nigerian Senate. It reflects a growing awareness and commitment to safeguarding our minors. But let's keep the pressure on. The fight for child's protection doesn't end with a bill. It strives on consistent enforcement, public awareness, and a collective refusal to tolerance abuse. What are your thoughts on this new bill? Do you think life imprisonment is the right penalty? And what more do you believe needs to be done to protect children in Nigeria? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with everyone you know. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of Obas Trending Gist. Until next time, stay safe and stay informed.